Hey everyone, welcome to the Knit and Crochet Spot. My name's Melissa and I'm coming to you from the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. Today is Monday, October 18th, and I'd like to say welcome to any new subscribers and welcome back to any returning subscribers. And I'd also like to say thank you if you're checking out my video for the first time. I hope you'll like the content and you'll consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. So this channel is about my knitting and crochet and yarn. I like to share all those things with you, and if you like that content, I hope you'll consider sticking around. So today I have a finished object and works in progress to share with you. 4 works in progress and 1 finished object. I haven't started anything new. These are all just progress on things I've been working on that I wanted to share. So with that, we'll get started. So we'll start with my finished object, and here it is. They're my knit socks. They are done. I think I had 1 sock done last week, and now they're both done. They are both complete, and they match. They match pretty well. Yes, I do like to match my socks. Here they are. So this is just a vanilla sock. I do 15 rounds of 2x2 rib, about 20 rows in the ankle. I do an afterthought heel, and this is about 60 odd rows, and I just do the toe, then I Kitchener the end of the toe, and I cast on 64 stitches, and I use a 2.25 millimeter knitting needle, 32-inch cord on magic loop. So these are my Halloween socks for this year. I love them. And I actually washed them and they're nice and soft. I can't wait to start wearing them. So there they are. So the yarn that I used is a Nomadic Yarns. Let me get the yarn out. Whoop. So this is what I have left. This is a 100-gram skein for 162 yards. This is, the colorway is Black Flame Candle. It is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. Here's the card, and I will link her Etsy shop down below, along with anything else that I show you. If I'm able to link it down below, I will. So I have this much left. So I think I would like to make my granddaughter a pair of socks. She's 3, so I should have plenty. And then for the heel, I did a contrasting color just on the heel. It's a mini that it's Nomadic Yarns. Again, this mini, it's Black Cat is the colorway. And this is 92 yards, 20 grams, 75-25. So I have plenty to make a small pair of socks for my granddaughter. So that is my finished object. I love them. I can't wait to wear them. I will probably wear them tomorrow. So there we go. So that is my finished object. And we'll get on to the works in progress now. And I'll go ahead and show you. I'm working on another sock. I started both of these socks at the same time about 2 weeks ago, but I wanted to get the other socks done because they really reminded me of Halloween. I wanted to have them for Halloween. So this is the second sock I'm working on. It's still, you know, kind of very fall, very much reminds me of fall. So here it is. That's what I've got done. I didn't really work on it that much. So this is where when I showed it last time, I had knit to here. So since last time, that's about what I've worked on. I like to put a marker here. That's where my ankle, that's where the ribbing ends and then the ankle starts, or the leg. I really just do shorty socks mainly. So, and then I put the heel, let's see, I want to make sure I get it right. And so then that marker is where I'll put my heel. So then I know when I start my other sock, I can just count the rows. I'm not, I'll count the rows to make sure they're even, both socks are even. That's what I like to do. Just makes it easier for me to count. So I can just kind of knit. I don't have to worry about counting while I'm knitting. I can just go back and see the cute little bat progress keeper. This is from Simply Serving. I got this last year. So there it is. There's this. And this sock yarn, this is Peyton's Croy sock yarn, is a lot thicker than a lot of other sock yarns. So this is coming out kind of big. I cast on 60. I did everything the same because I'll just really just wear these around the house. I cast on 64 stitches. This is 15 rows. So you can see the difference here. So that's 15 rows and that's 15 rows. So you can tell that this yarn is thicker, it's almost like a sport weight, really. So, like I said, it is Patton's Croy socks. It is 50 grams, 166 yards, 75% wool, 25% nylon. It's made in Turkey. Here's the label. And the colorway is Mid-Century Stripes. So this is what I have left. And there was a knot. There was a knot in the skein of yarn. So that's why it's like this, because I have no intention of making these, making the two socks match. I kind of already said to myself, these don't have to match, but I will admit, I still want the stripes to go in the correct order. So there was a knot in the yarn, and then the stripes were going to be out of order, and that would irritate me. It would. So there is that sock, and same 2.25. I didn't change anything. These are my Addies. I used my Highs sharps on the other socks. And this is living in a T-Doddles bag. So that works in progress. And my next works in progress is my sweater, a knit sweater. I made a little bit of progress on it. This is knit with sport weight yarn, so it's thin. It's, I do really enjoy knitting it though. Make sure I got the right side, and I think I do. So here it is. Let me back up a little. So here's the sweater. I'm not sure what you can see. So there it is. There is the detail. And the last time I showed it, I was here, and so I've done all that, about that much from there to there. So a little bit. There it is, my sweater. Where's the pattern? There it is. So the pattern, this is a paid pattern that I got off of Ravelry. Let me scooch in a little. And here it is. This is by Isabel Kramer, and it's the Yume sweater. There it is, and I'm doing the short sleeve. See if you can get that. Good. I'm doing the short sleeve, so I'm very excited about that. And this is the second skein of yarn, or a cake of yarn. I'm on my second. These are big skeins of yarn. Hang on. I'll get another one so you can see it. So this they come like this. And I don't know the shop. I don't know the name of the shop that I bought the yarn from, but it's Prime Alpaca Oatmeal. It's 665 yards for 8 ounces. So I've already used one of these, and I'm on my second one. And I honestly think, well, because I'm just doing short sleeves, I think this may be enough to finish the sweater. So it's a big skein of yarn. I am actually, next weekend, I'm going, let's see, no, it's this weekend now. It'll be this week. I'm going to the festival where I bought this yarn 2 years ago. So I'm going to, if they're there, I'm going to try to see if I can remember who they are so I can remember the name of the company that I got it from, because it was very inexpensive. This was only, well, it says it was $28 a skein, but I bought 4 total. Yeah, 4 total. They were 3 for, well, anyway, they was a really good price. I bought 3, and it was even cheaper than $28 a skein. And then I got an extra skein just because even $28 a skein is a good price. Look at that's a lot of yarn. So, and I'm using the needles I'm using my high sharps. 3.75 needles. So there is, and this is living in my Cottontail Farms bag. And the Cottontail Farms, they'll be at the festival I'm going to this weekend. So I'm very excited because I love their bags. So that is that works in progress. Okay, so the next 2 are crochet, and they're shawls. And the first one I will show you. This is living in my Twist Fiber Studio bag, and I don't know if they make bags anymore. It's in that bag. And this is my Portabello shawl, Portobello Road shawl. Let's see a good picture of it. Here we go. This is a free pattern. So there it is. I am loving this very much. I love the yarn, the look of the shawl, everything. So here it is. So that's where I was last time. That's where I had stopped at last time I showed it. So I've worked on it. That's what I've worked on, up from the butterfly all the way up. So it's getting long now. So here it is. It's getting long. And see all the detail. I love it. The drape, everything about it, I love. And it kind of matches my shirt. So there it is. Look at it. So the yarn that I'm using for this is the Shepshe's Whirl. See, I'm really making a dent in it now. Okay, I'm going to do this right. It is 225 grams for 1,000 meters, 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. And it's a number, I'm assuming it's a number 1. It doesn't say on here. And the colorway is Blackberry Mint Chip. So there we go. And I'm pretty sure the shawl is, the suggested yarn is a Shepshe's Whirl. So we'll see if if it is meant to use the whole thing. We'll see. So there it is. And I'm using, for this, I'm using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. And there it is. I love how this transition, the color, you know, how it just I love the transition in the colors. I love it. Yep. So there we go. There is that. I gotta get a sip of tea. So normally I just drink black tea with cream. I'm trying something different. This is a stash. This is, it's called Stash. Is that right? Yeah. It's coconut and mango, and it doesn't have any milk in it, or I actually like to put a bit cream in my tea. My husband's like, how can you do that? But I do, because you don't really need that much. You just need a drop. So this has just got nothing but the tea bag, and it's coconut mango. I'm not so sure. Not so sure, but I have so many teas, I wanted to kind of just try something different. Anyway, so my last works in progress. This is living in my Nomadic Yarns bag. So yes, she dyes incredible yarn, self-striping yarn, and she makes really beautiful bags as well. This is another crochet shawl. Now this is, I'm sorry. I've got 3 skeins of yarn attached to this, so I gotta be careful. Well, let me just tell you. So I'm the pattern is, and I think, I can't remember if this is free or not, but I will link it down below. This is the Autumn Meadow shawl, and I just took a black and white of it. But here it is. And here is the shawl. It has 3 skeins of yarn attached to it because you don't cut the yarn when you're doing the stripes. You just carry it up the sides, which it's okay. So here, so I really don't like, it's just aggravating having all these skeins of yarns attached to it. So there it is. Try to find a good way to show it. So here it is. And I love this yarn too. So the last time I showed this, I was here, so I worked all of that. It's reminds me of fall as well. So there is that. So I'm getting very close to being done with the stripes, so that'll be good because then I could just work with 1 skein of yarn at a time. And I love this yarn. Can you see a bit of this? Got a hint of sparkle in it, and it's very soft. So I will tell you about the yarn. The yarn is Hobby Lobby yarn. Hang on one sec. Oh, I gotta put this pattern back, or I'm gonna get confused. Okay. So the yarn that I'm using is a Hobby Lobby yarn. It is Yarn Bee Highlights, and these are the 3 colors I'm using. And there they are. Oh, it's really soft. So this yarn is 79% acrylic, 20% polyamide, 1% metallic. It's 100 grams, 380 yards. It's a number 3. And this color is Rust. Let's see. This color is Spa. And this one is Gold. And where is it made? It's made in Turkey. And it's got a bit of, they all have a little bit of sparkle in it. And the crochet hook that I'm using for that is a 5mm. Is that right? Yeah, it's in that bag. Yeah, a 5mm. Yeah, that's right. Because it's, I'm also, I don't know whether I changed the needle crochet hook or not, or if I'm just using the recommended one. I know I do crochet tightly, so I may have gone up. But there it is. It's so pretty. Like I said, you carry the yarn up the sides, and it looks neat and stuff. I mean, it's, you know, it's tidy looking, neat and tidy, but I don't know. I don't know if you can see. So, yeah, I guess it's okay. Let's see. But who's going to notice that? I do love it, though. So there it is. So that is all my works in progress. So, like I said a minute ago, I'm going to a festival this weekend. It's the Southeastern Animal Fiber Festival, also known as SAF, and it is in North Carolina. So we'll be going, my husband and I will go for the weekend for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come home Sunday evening. So I'm very excited. I will possibly try to take some video of the festival. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I've never done anything like that, so I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel doing that. Well, I'll just feel it out. Maybe I will. But I will definitely be showing you all the things that I buy. I will show you. So, guys, that is it. I hope you all have a fabulous week. And let's see. Yep. And in Georgia, let me tell you, it got cold yesterday. So today's Monday, Sunday. But just really, it was like 45 degrees in the morning. And I know that sounds silly to a lot of people, even to myself, because I'm originally from Connecticut. But I had to turn my heat on. I do not like this cold. Today was a bit better because the sun was out more. But it got cold, and I don't want it to be cold. Oh, I'm going to miss the summer. I do love the fall, but I really don't like the cold weather, so it got cold. So, I'm sure a lot of people out there are, welcome the fall, the cooler weather the fall brings, but I was not enjoying it yesterday. I actually had to turn my heat on. But today was better. Maybe my body's getting used to it. I don't know. So at any rate, now I'm just blathering on. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you soon. And until then, bye.